Hello vinyl community, this is Sean with another video, and for this video I'm continuing to show my vinyl records A through Z. I'm currently in the D section. I'll be showing the Doors, Thomas Dolby, and Dinosaur Jr. I hope everyone out there is having a good Tuesday. And before I get into those bands or artists, I wanted to show some recent additions to my collection. The first one I'll show, I won on a Whatnot auction during a giveaway. I didn't bid on this, but I won it during a giveaway, and that's Zon Astral Projector was the giveaway. No idea about this band. Didn't know about them until I won this record. They're a prog band from Canada. Not the 51st state, but Canada, the sovereign country. And yes, so 1978 Canadian band. I haven't formed an opinion about this. I'm sure maybe Steve from from A is for Alice maybe has this in his collection. Maybe prog fans out there have this in your collection. Let me know in the comments if you do, or maybe this is like a sort of a band that is not well known. I'm not sure, but I played it one time, and I have to say it's not too bad. I do enjoy it. It's a gatefold. There's the band members there, and there's the band there in the back there as well with the little skull that they're holding on to. Yeah, so that's Zon Astral Projector. That's my first album. Okay, and since the shipping went down to 80 cents, I won that giveaway before I bought anything. I had two options to go with in the store they had there that they were going to show in the auction. I was either going to go with Ice House, which is a band I love, or this Grapes of Wrath album. And I chose the Grapes of Wrath because the Ice House I felt I could get cheaper elsewhere, like on Discogs or eBay. But this one here is a limited edition Grapes of Wrath promo these days, 1991 album, I want to say, maybe 1992, but it's on this cool swirl vinyl, and so it's a promo only. Since it's the year 1992, not too many vinyl records were made, sort of rare. Looked on Discogs, you pay anywhere between $25 and $40 for this album, and so I went ahead and pulled the trigger. It's my second Grapes of Wrath record in my collection. Of course, I want to collect more, but yeah, so Grapes of Wrath these days, my second album. Yeah, so the Grapes of Wrath have 8 studio albums, so I have 2 now, and yeah, 1991 was that record. And so I'm trying to collect Psychedelic Furs albums, add them to my collection, and this is my 3rd studio album from the Psychedelic Furs. So far I'm collecting them in order, 1, 2, and 3, which is just the way it worked out, nothing intentional. I saw this on eBay at a price that's probably $5 less than what you see on Discogs, and I was the only bidder, so happy to have this one. It does have the hole punch there, and it doesn't come with the I guess it's just a plain inner sleeve, which is kind of a bummer. But the vinyl itself is definitely VG Plus all the way through, and so a great album in my collection is the Psychedelic Furs. This one's got Love My Way, great song, and President Gas are the 2 most well-known songs off this one. Psychedelic Furs, Forever Now. Okay, and some recent spins. The last 6 or so records that I've spun. I'll start with Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. I guess this is a compilation of kind of greatest hits so far, and original artwork by Joni Mitchell off this one, and spun this one over the weekend, over my weekend that is. And I only have a handful of blues records, definitely lacking in my collection. You know, I want to get some more, of course, but B.B. King, LA Midnight was one I picked up recently, and yeah, so I've got a really good price on this one. Probably VG on the vinyl, unfortunately, but it's definitely a good player copy for me, and I don't think this has many reissues, so or if any at all. I have to look that up. But yeah, BB King LA Midnight sounds really good on my turntable. Just a little bit crackly. Played this one over the weekend. I don't have too many 12-inch singles in my collection, but I do have U2 Celebrate. I think this was a record store day back in the day. I didn't buy it on a record store day, I got it later, but I got a great price on it. I remember this has got Celebration, 2 versions of a Celebration, and Trash Trampoline and Party Girl. Yeah, so I played this one over the weekend as well. Stray Cats, I guess a great rockabilly band with Brian Setzer and his great band members there. I think this is the greatest hits. This is the only album I have from the Stray Cats. I need to rectify that by buying some studio albums. But this one's got Rock This Town, Stray Cats Strut, Runaway Boys. Can't go wrong with the Stray Cats, and this is a really great album. And as is every weekend, I did spin some R.E.M. This is R.E.M. Dead Letter Office, a collection of B-sides that would, on its own right, be a great studio album. Would have been just fine as a studio album. But Dead Letter Office, R.E.M. It's got Pale Blue Eyes, Velvet Underground remake there. There She Goes Again, great song. It's got, I think this is Toys in the Attic, isn't that Aerosmith song? Voice of Harold, Walter's theme. I think Walter's theme's an instrumental. Voice of Harold, one of my favorite songs. It's got the same, I guess, structure as Seven Chinese Brothers, but my favorite off this one is probably Voice of Harold. Ages of You, a great song there. Yeah, so that's R.E.M. I played Times Square. 1980 soundtrack. It's got some great bands on The Cure. It's got the XTC, Joe Jackson, Talking Heads, the Ramones, Pretenders, Roxy Music, Lou Reed, all on this particular soundtrack, Times Square, 1980. All right, so now I'll go into Dinosaur Jr. I've got Dinosaur Jr., You're Living All Over Me. Was the first one I'll show. And this one, 1987, second of 2 studio albums. I'm sorry, second of 12 studio albums for the band since their inception. And formed in 1984 in Massachusetts. Jay Mascis, of course, the lead singer and got guitar. Lou Barlow on bass and vocal, and Emmett Murphy on drums. And this is a 2011 issue. Jaguar, I believe that's how you pronounce it, is the label. This one, I'm not an audiophile. I'm not an audiophile in the least bit, but if you watch my channel, I'm probably the opposite, which is probably bad on me. But out of the albums in my collection, this one seems kind of distorted, maybe not clear, or off. Something's off with it. But still a good listen, and my favorite song off this one is Little Furry Friends, and The Lung are my two favorite songs off this one. You're Living All Over Me. The next one is Dinosaur Jr. I Bet on Sky, 10 to 12 studio albums. This one's from 2012. Barlow left the band for a period of time, but he was back on this album. This 2012 release, and this one, it's got Don't Pretend You Didn't Know from 1993, which I'll try to put a snippet in. It's my favorite song off this one, along with Recognition and See It On Your Side. You know, Dinosaur Jr., when that first album I showed came out, You're Living All Over Me, I think they classify as grunge before grunge even started. So to me, it's a trailblazing band for sure in music alternative genre. Yeah, Dinosaur Jr., love them to death. I had I think Without a Sound with the raccoon, or not the raccoon, the squirrel on the cover. that's the next one I want to pick up. I had that as a kid, I think on a CD, so I definitely want to pick up some more Dinosaur Jr. in the future. But happy to have this nice gatefold here, I Bet on Sky. Really, out of the two albums that I showed, I do like this one. Probably significantly better, I guess you could say, even though You're Living All Over Me, there's nothing wrong with that album either. Maybe because this one sounds better. This is also Jaguar, but it sounds a little bit cleaned up on my turntable. Doesn't have that less than ideal sound as the other one, Living All Over Me. Okay, next one I'll show is The Doors, Strange Days. This is my favorite album from The Doors thus far in my collection. I'm still missing LA Woman, of course, and I'm thinking, drawing a blank on the other one. But my favorite so far from The Doors is this Strange Days. This has got Strange Days, the title track, probably my favorite song off this one, along with People Are Strange. Love Me Two Times is just excellent. When the music's over, 11 minutes to end the song. Actually, this one and the self-titled, the last songs on those albums are, to me, the best ending songs there are in my collection. So this one ends the album with When the Music's Over, 11 minutes, like I say. Yeah, it's also got Moonlight Drive, great song to end side one. Horse Latitudes is horse crap in my, I just don't like, that's like a spoken word type deal where I had to pick up the needle on this one and just move it to Moonlight Drive. But that's the only blemish on this great record. And that's The Doors, Strange Days. All right, and the next album that I'll show is the aforementioned Doors, their self-titled debut. And this one is, I tried to take a sticker on top of a sticker off, but didn't end too well for me. Unfortunate instance there with the frickin' sticker. But anyway, so this one's got Break On Through the Other Side, Soul Kitchen, The Crystal Ship, 20th Century Fox, Alabama Song, and Light My Fire. Maybe one of the strongest side A's in my entire collection. The entire side A is great. And the last song on side 2, The End. As I mentioned before, I can't end an album better than The End. It's 11 minutes, 35 seconds. I say it's similar to Strange Days, that great ending track. Just love it. Also, Backdoor Man, I Looked at You. End of the Night on side 2. This is neck and neck with being my favorite Doors album. If you consider Horse Latitudes, if you include that as a ranked piece of work, then this would be number 1. But I didn't include that on my rankings. So anyway, The Doors, self-titled. And I've got the sun behind me, so I can't really see very well, so I forgot to take that sleeve off. But The Doors, Waiting for the Sun, take it off for this particular showing. Great album as well. They don't have a bad album in their studio collection. 1968 album. It's got Hello, I Love You, Spanish Caravan, 5 to 1, Unknown Soldier. Great songs. This has got the gatefold with the lizard there, and the record comes in the middle, which I think is pretty cool. So that's Doors, Waiting for the Sun, and love the cover. I love that Jim Morrison looks like he might be sober in this particular cover footage. So yeah, like I say, LA Woman is a must for me in my album collection, but don't have it at this time. Okay, and I'll finish up this this particular video with Thomas Dolby, The Golden Age of Wireless. And out of all the records I'm showing, this barely edges out the Doors albums as my favorite in my collection, the ones I'm showing. Synth pop at its best, just a must-have for any synth pop lover. This one's got Europa and the Pirate Twins, Flying North, Weightless, Leipzig, and Wind Power, side A. And again, as far as sides go, can't go very strong side A, just like the Doors one I just showed. It's also got Airwaves, which might be one of my favorite songs on this one. Radio Silence, Cloudburst at Shingle Street, also on this one. And that's Thomas Dolby, the Golden Age of Wireless, 1982, I believe. Yeah, 1982.
Strange cell phones in tiny patterns on my antenna and the 5 o'clock show. Brooklyn is crawling with famous people. I turn my vehicle beneath the river, west and south. Through the airwaves, people never read the airwaves. Do we only feed the airwaves? I really should have seen through the airwaves.
Alright, and the second one I'll show, if there's a delay, if it looks kind of funky on this video, I'm trying to figure out how to insert videos into my content, so I'm doing picture-in-picture, so if it's a little bit choppy, I'd apologize greatly. But anyway, Thomas Dolby, The Flat Earth, is the last one I'll show. Definitely not as strong as the first Thomas Dolby one I showed. This is the second of 5 studio albums, 1984. It's only 7 songs on this one. And Hyperactive and Mulu the Rainforest, not a fan of. I don't find them particularly strong. Borderline bad songs in my opinion, especially Hyperactive. But the other 5 songs are quality songs, similar to Golden Age of Wireless. Really good one to have, and that's The Flat Earth from Thomas Dolby. And yeah, so that'll do it for me. I hope everyone's having a great day, like I told you early in the video. Any likes or thumbs up or comments are definitely appreciated. And until next time, thank you.